you can figure on your own take of average, but we wanted to make sure that we're setting our priorities on our timeline. Mm-hmm. We wanted to make sure that it was our focus, and we weren't just doing what is supposedly supposed to be done. And maybe that would be the context of average of what does everybody else do? Everybody else, gets out of school, goes and works at a job that maybe they are not fulfilled with, but they feel like they have to do it because that's what other people do, and you feel like you have to set up this plan for retirement, but you don't really know why. There's no context to it. You're just doing it because that's what you're supposed to do. And then you start a family, but you're too busy for the family. You're not really connecting with your family. You're not focusing on the family. You're not really setting up your steps. And then all of a sudden 10, 20, 30 years go by and you go, what just happens? What just happened? Like I remember wanting to do stuff, but I feel like I haven't done anything. And we're not doing that.
We didn't want to do that. We didn't want to be those people. We want to live with intention. We want to make sure we make the choice. We are ultimately responsible for every single choice, everything that we do. And we want to make the correct choices, and we want to make the choices that take us to that next level continuously. And
I guess on the average point, we've stopped really even like, it's not even so much what other people are doing as what we want to do. Right. So I don't even know if we're even focused on that direction of what has happened with other people or where they at or where can they be, because it's more on what do we want in our life. And that's from a family, financial, fitness, faith, focus, where
we like alliterations.
Yeah. Where
I love it.
It all has grown into a point here where we are doing what we want to do. And like you said, like the 75 hard, 100 mile, or what we're doing with syndication. There's so many reasons that we shouldn't do it. There's so many hurdles that, like if we were to listen to other people, we wouldn't do it because everything is always scary because it's safer to quote unquote just stay the same and maybe not be happy than it is to ultimately try something new.
And I'm huge on this quote: other people's opinions are none of your business. So it's like, I don't even really care what the average person looks like, because I'm not going to be that person. I'm not going to be the person that's too afraid to take the next step and then to take the next step. And for your listeners out there, if you are afraid, if there's something holding you back, then take one step, one actionable step to get yourself to that next level. But just one step. It could be the smallest thing, but you do one small thing and then you do another small thing, and you look 20 years later, instead of being the person that wished he or she did it, you're going to look back and be like, wow, I did that.
Yeah, no one gets to the end of their life and says, man, I wish I did less. Right. It just never comes from that capacity. It's always, I wish I took that chance or took that risk. And because we set up so many falls for ourselves that we always think of it on the worst thing that could potentially happen, so I won't do it. Like even like apartment buildings. Well, what if you got it and the building burnt down? It was like that. It's like there's like less than a 1% chance that happens. It could happen, but potentially, like, if that's stopping me from doing anything, that'd be foolish. Right. But that's what a lot of people do is create these things that stop them from doing it. We had one of the kids coach. He didn't want to do a step today, really just building out his business because he was afraid what other people were going to think. And my response was, I appreciate that, but I guarantee you're not that important to everybody. And no one's really paying attention because everybody's more focused on themselves than we think they are. Everybody thinks that, what is other people going to think? Well, everybody's got too much of a busy life. They don't really even think much. They're too busy doing their own busy stuff.